Hey everyone, Joe here with the Idaho Prepper channel, and I'm out here on a beautiful fall day here in North Idaho, and I have my ATV next to me here loaded up with some bug out supplies, and I'm going to be staying the night in a hot tent that I made out of a canvas tarp. So stay tuned, this should be a good one. Okay, so I think that's about as high as I want my tent to be, about right there. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this down and then get it tied up on the ground. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get this tarp spread over the tent frame here. Okay, so I have my canvas completely spread out over my tent frame here. So I'm going to go ahead and start making some stakes. That way I can stake the corners of my tarp. if I need to, I could probably just close these ends in with some more pine boughs and limbs, but I think I'll be fine tonight. It's not going to get too cold tonight, but when I start camping in this during the winter months, I'll definitely probably reconfigure this so that I can close the ends of this tent. Probably wouldn't be too difficult just to get some more canvas and Velcro some canvas on the ends here, and then that way it'll be a full functioning tent. All right, I'm gonna start getting my bed set up. All right, that is nice. Super comfy. I'll have no problem sleeping in here tonight. All right, well, it's definitely time to get some dinner going because I'm starving. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get our chicken chipotle started. So I'm not gonna be using that heater. I'll just save that heater for a different MRE. But I definitely wanna go ahead and cook everything on the wood stove tonight for sure. So this is the chicken chunks here and the Santa Fe rice and beans. So I think I just mix all this stuff together. I know these open this way, but just because I'm putting them out in this pot, it's easier just to open them this way. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and open up my chipotle tortilla and get it on the stove and start heating it up. Got 2 of them in there. Okay, so I'm gonna put my tortillas in this pan here and then just put it underneath the stove to kind of heat them up. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a try. Oh, that's good. Excellent. Check my tortillas. Wow, there's like smoking hot. That's a perfect place. Just put if you ever want to warm anything up, just put it in a pan and stick it underneath the stove. It heats it right up. But it definitely doesn't need hot sauce, but I'm gonna put it on there anyways. Woo. Whoa, almost spilled my whole meal there. Wow, It's really good. It's very spicy for sure. Hence, spicy chicken taco. I don't know if I'm just super hungry from building the shelter today, but this is a really good MRE. Like, I would eat this for dinner at home. You might think I'm crazy, but I'm going to go ahead and add this bottle of Tabasco to my meal. Let's try it out now. It didn't really change it much. All right, now we're going to try our marble pound cake. That's what it looks like. Not too bad. That's good. A little fluffier than I thought it'd be. It tastes like real cake. It's pretty good. All right, well, the temperatures are definitely dropping quickly, but my wood stove's keeping me pretty warm in here. But I'm going to go ahead and make myself some peppermint tea. That's about ready. Really good. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna get my sleeping bag and call it a night. It's starting to kind of get a little colder outside, but I'm feeling pretty good in here. I don't know if it's just because I still have a lot of residual heat coming off the campfire here, or the wood stove fire, or it's just the belly full of hot peppermint tea. I'm not sure, but I'm not going to attempt to keep this wood stove going throughout the night. I'm just going to let it sizzle out right now, and it should be fine. It's not going to get too cold tonight. Probably high 30s is my guess, but I got a really good sleeping bag, so it should keep me plenty warm. Yeah, all right, I'm gonna call it, get into my sleeping bag, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. All right, well, that wasn't too bad of a night. It didn't get too cold. I was really warm in this sleeping bag, so I was fine. I ended up actually switching around so my head was facing uphill, so that made a big difference. And yeah, a lot of coyotes last night. They're just howling all night, but otherwise, yeah, it was fine. I did good in here. But I'm gonna get up and I'm going to make some coffee, and then probably do a couple more little modifications on this tent. All right, you guys, well, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and just remember, all the products in this video, make sure to leave links for in the description. So I think overall it was a good success. I learned some things. For the most part, it went according to plan, and maybe a little better in some areas, but just gonna make a few more adjustments, probably reconfigure this tent the next time I set it up. I'm gonna probably add a couple more tie points for the tarp, just for tying it down and opening it up in the middle section. And then, of course, I'm going to stitch that stove jack onto the tarp itself. But other than that, you know, it turned out great. Also, I'm going to probably bring some better steaks next time than the ones I ended up having to make out here in the field. They worked out okay, but it would have been better to have some more sufficient steaks. But anyways, if you haven't done so, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And until the next time, stay prepared.